I guess we'll just kick things off. First segment out of the box with Colin Cole from Gabb. Okay, so what's one item that you can't live without? Product, item, whatever the case may be. Can't live without it.
I love my Whoop band.
Oh,
So
okay.
You
got one on right here?
A little weird with...
Is it Whoop?
I say... I don't know what I say, actually. Maybe Whoop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. We'll verify after.
I just love data, and it's cool to know how I slept.
Yeah.
You can do like these cool journals of like, I had caffeine at this time, or I ate at this time, or I viewed a screen in bed.
Yeah.
And then after like 3 or 4 months, it starts making recommendations of like, hey, when you read in bed compared to view a screen, you sleep 20% better, or stuff like that.
Yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that.
There's been times I've gone to the gym, realized I didn't bring my Whoop, and I went home to get it and back to the gym.
You need that data.
Yeah.
That's right. So, see, I actually have the Garmin for that same reason.
Yeah.
Because you can sync like MyFitnessPal and all those things.
Oh, cool.
I like the same thing, right? So I love data as well, and I think it's, especially as it pertains to like personal things, I think it's super interesting.
For sure.
My sleep is terrible. I have 2 kids, and so I'm like, oh wow, maybe I could get some better sleep.
Yeah. Is it working?
No.
Okay.
No, it just shows me how poor I sleep, and it's like, it's at least something I can look at and show others, like, hey, this is why I act the way that I act. It's because, I'm running on 5-6 hours of sleep.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's good.
Well, cool. Okay, so that's personally, and then for your job, is there one item that you can't live without? Obviously, your laptop.
Yeah.
You need that, but what else? You know, you go to work, it's like, what is one thing that you absolutely need to be productive, successful?
Oh, that's a really good question. Like a physical item or a software or?
Let's do physical first, software second.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Physical.
Because now I'm interested.
I guess I would say AirPods.
AirPods is, especially, but maybe this is, I don't want to like badmouth Apple or anything, but sometimes, especially if you're using a Mac for work, AirPods, the linking and the pairing.
It's amazing.
I was going to say the opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe I just have bad AirPods.
Okay.
But then my head of legal also, like anytime we jump on a call, it's like they're never working. Like there was always an issue. And like our VP of design, the same thing. He's like, man, these AirPods, I don't know what it is. But they work really well for you.
They work well.
Okay,
and
there you go.
We've kind of realized that Gabb,
might just be mine.
I don't know about you, but I get into these like pockets of just insane, whether it's like focus or creativity or just like I'm just in the zone, you know? Mm-hmm. And there would be times I'd be in the zone or have one of those good pockets and someone would come up to me and totally ask me a question or like want to talk about something. Yeah. And it just ruined it, I guess. I don't know. It was hard for me to regain my focus. It throws you out. Yeah. Yeah, and absolutely. So we've then decided, at least within product, like someone's got headphones in, it can wait. Yeah, they're either like in the zone, they're doing it on purpose. They're either on a call or like in the zone. Yeah. And so that's why I would say AirPods. Yeah. Yeah, but it could be any headphone. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and there's also, there's so many like, I think Sony just came out with some really good over-the-ear headphones. They're like completely noise canceling. Yeah. Those are nice as well. So yeah, I would, okay, so software. So that's physical product. What about a software?
I'd probably say Jira.
Oh, so, yeah, okay.
Back when Gabb started, I didn't know much about product, and so I didn't know any of the softwares or things to use. So I would use Google Sheets for mostly everything. Yeah. So I've got models and tons of Google Sheets that we used to build our products and schedules and everything for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah. And then we hired a couple more people, and they're like, why are we not using Jira or any of these other softwares? Sure. So finally adopted Jira, and I was like, dude, I've been doing this.
It's been a game changer. Yeah. We use Linear at Word section. It's a very similar product.
We transferred.
From Linear to Jira. They're both great. Yeah. That's awesome. Cool. So what reality show do you feel like you best fit with? You personally, and then Gabb. If Gabb was a reality TV show, what would it be? Knowing, because you were part of the founding team, you've seen the progression over the last 5-6 years. So yeah.
What do I fit in? Like,
reality TV show.
Placed on a TV show.
And you're married. I know you guys are watching some reality TV. So,
reality TV. I love Shark Tank. I've watched every episode of Shark Tank.
It's fantastic. So did I. So, I've even paid for those episodes. Like when they were on Amazon Prime. Yeah. I was just buying them $2 a pop with my parents' account back in the day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We just got Mark Burnett, who's the he's the guy who did Shark Tank. Like, it was his idea. He did Survivor,
The Voice.
He just came on as an advisor to Gabb.
No way.
And so that's been super cool.
Is he a shark then?
Crazy stories.
Really?
Not a shark. He's just the producer and the brains behind the whole show. But I'm really excited to ask him questions about, the whole show.
Yeah, so what was the move on bringing him on as an advisor? What's some of the value you guys are looking to get out of it?
Yeah, this is a cool story. So he's got an awesome story, and started, just producing stuff. He eventually became the chairman of MGM Media, or I don't know the name of it actually, but they then sold to Amazon last year for like $8 or $9 billion. So he moved to Utah. He lives in Park City, and he just decided, I'm going to focus on one thing, and I don't know what that thing is, but it's something that really either like benefits the world or like has awesome opportunity.
Yeah.
And he heard about Gabb and reached out to us and was like, I love what you guys are doing, and I think we could blow this up and impact the world, and change the next generation. And decided this is going to be his one thing that he wants to spend time with.
That's crazy.
So that's insane. Cool. He just started a month ago. So
really?
Yeah.
Brand new. So what do you think some of the changes are that he's going to potentially bring to the table or impact Gabb?
I think he's just very much a visionary. He's a great creator. He's very creative. He knows everybody. Everyone answers his call. So he's like,
that's cool.
He's like, hey, when we're ready to like really take this nationally, like we don't want to scale too quickly. Yeah. People have issues that way.
Sure.
But he's like, when we're ready, like I'll make any call you need,
Crazy.
So, yeah.
That's important to have someone like that in your corner. Yeah,
it is.
That's super exciting.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are you most proud of, but have? Oh, here we go. Let me look at this. What are you proud of, but never have an excuse to talk about? I like that question. That's a deep question.
That is a deep question.
Yeah. What's something that you're proud of that you never really talk about?
I'll answer it if you answer it as well. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess I'm really proud. Obviously, career accolades and stuff are really cool.
Yeah.
But one thing I've really worked on is just trying to be a peacemaker.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's a little too personal or not business related, but like,
it's fantastic.
I just feel like the world's pretty messed up right now, and there's not a lot of people stepping up who are peacemakers.
Yeah.
And so I hate conflict, and I feel like a lot of the times it's not needed.
Yeah.
And so I think within my marriage, my family, my siblings, friends, I'm looked at as kind of the peacemaker.
Yeah.
And so I guess I'm proud of that.
Where do you fall in your family, siblings wise?
I'm fourth of 5.
Nice.
So 3 older and younger sister.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right. Same question to you.
That's funny that you say that because I am the second of 5.
Okay.
And so for everyone watching at home, we kind of look the same. We could be siblings.
We might be.
We might be.
All right, cousins.
And I was actually kind of the peacemaker in my family.
Oh, cool.
I had a rambunctious, I'll call it rambunctious older brother who kind of terrorized myself and some of my younger siblings. Yeah. And so it was kind of up to me to like kind of coach my youngest siblings up. And I took kind of the brunt of the heat from him. He's a great guy. He works for us now. He actually works for me at the board section.
Okay.
And he's fantastic. Great dad, great husband, but he was he loved to tease and roughhouse. And so, but yeah, I would say probably to answer that question, I would say probably, I mean, I talk about a lot. And so things that I'm proud of, and it's typically comes back to my family as well. Like my son Augie, we're like best buds. That's cool. Something I'm like super proud of. It's like he wants to come to work with me every single day. Really? And I was like, dude, I have to start saying no to you because I got to go in and be focused and get things done right. And
how old is he?
He's 4. He's turning 5 this year. Oh, he's fantastic.
Is that short for anything or?
Augie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's August. His full name's August James.
That's awesome.
Chatterley. So, yeah, so he's, that's probably what I'm most proud about. And I have a little daughter too, but she tends to gravitate more towards my wife. And, but yeah, man, we're homies. We do everything together.
That's awesome.
So that's what I'm most proud of. And I think the relationship too with my parents, I think that's kind of unique too. From, especially growing up, I'm an adult now, I'm 29 years old, and the relationship I have with my mom and dad, it's like we're we're just buddies.
That's cool.
Right? It's kind of cool. So
that's really awesome.
Yeah, man. So hey, that's personal. That's great. I think that was a great question. We got to know each other a little bit deeper.
That is a good question.
Okay, so if all animals were the same size, what do you think you would? Which animal would you beat in a fight, or which one would you win in a fight?
If they were all the same size.
All the same size.
Are they big or all the small? That's
a great question.
Okay.
You choose.
Okay.
You probably want small or like medium size, maybe like a
yeah, sure. A
small dog.
I guess I'd choose a sloth. I mean, they're just slow and
slow.
Yeah, I don't think
you seem fast. Some quick hands, maybe.
Sure, but they're slow, and I don't even know if they. What do they have? Do they have?
They have little claws. They have little claws. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I feel like super slow.
Yeah.
I'd be able to.
Sloth
give
is a good
jabs.
first choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like.
What would you pick?
That's a great question. Maybe like a penguin.
Okay.
Something like a docile bird that can't fly, no real talons or anything. Or like an otter, like a sea otter.
A penguin or a sloth?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Probably a penguin, right?
Yeah, probably.
No?
I don't know. Yeah, who knows?
This would be a fun
Yeah, this would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can think about that a little bit more after the fact.
I like that.
This is kind of a weird question. What is your favorite smell and why?
That's a funny question, actually, because
Oh, you have an answer.
Yeah,
Ready?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know how some people like cars, some people like watches,
paint.
and
the
paint?
smell of paint.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, like, to spend money.
Yeah. Hobbies.
Mine is clones.
Really?
So I've probably got 50 or 60 clones.
Oh my god.
And my favorite one is Creed Aventus.
Okay.
If you've tried. Are you into clones much?
I actually just got one for Christmas.
Okay.
My wife just got me one.
Is it like Aqua de Jo?
No, it's YSL.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it smells fantastic.
Yeah.
So shout out YSL.
Shout out to them. Yes. If you want a really good one, Creed Aventus is
okay, who makes
favorite.
that?
Creed.
Oh,
Creed is the brand. Aventus is the product.
Gotcha. Okay.
But just stays on forever.
Really?
It's a nice, subtle smell.
Yeah.
And
so how often are you rotating through these 60? Or do you just stick with one, you ride it out for a couple weeks, switch on a monthly basis? What's the rotation look like?
That's great. No one's asking me. This is fun to talk about. I would say I've probably got like 30 that are just dailies, and some of them are for different seasons of the year.
Well, 30. I mean, you've got one for.
It sounds dumb.
No, this is great. This is
I've got like 5 that are just like special occasion clones.
Oh wow.
So Aventus is a special
occasion.
Occasion.
Yeah.
So
did your wife know about this obsession with cologne before she married you?
She did. I probably had 10 to 15 when we got married.
Nice.
When we sold.
Do you keep them in like a shoe box, or what's the? Like you just pop open like a Jordan box and there's 30 colognes inside.
It's just in my in the bathroom in this cabinet.
Yeah.
You just
a lot of storage.
It up and got a nice selection there.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So, but I got when my business in China sold. That's when I started to buy a lot more.
What's the application process? You doing the double pits to chesty? Are you doing the rubbing it on the wrist?
This is fun to geek out about. So I go one spray
back in the neck for the wife.
You go for the wife, and then also just like bro hugs and stuff. You get close, someone's head is right here.
That's right.
And that's
a good point. I need to start.
Yeah. So I go one on each side.
Okay.
And then I spray. There's kind of these like points in your body that accentuate the smell. So one is here on your wrist, and then it actually does like it emphasizes them.
Yeah.
So 2 sprays here, 1 spray. A mistake a lot of people make is they rub. You're not supposed to rub. You just tap.
Just tap.
Yeah, just tap.
Just tap.
And then I'll do 1 spray just on the chest.
Yeah.
So
I'm doing it all wrong, dude. I just do 1 on the chest. Because I'm trying to make this YSL cologne. I don't know how much my wife
You'll make it.
I'm making
last.
it last. Yeah. So 1 spray on the chest, and then I just kind of like rub it in.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I want people to smell me, but not be too overwhelmed.
Yeah. I did notice when because obviously this is our first time meeting, we shook hands, and then I came in for the hug.
Yeah.
I did notice. I was like, wow, this guy smells good. So I was like, this is gonna be a great episode.
Oh god.
I get to sit next to this guy for 30 minutes.
How funny that this question, so random, you guys had no idea. And
Inspired. Rebecca is inspired. She's enlightened. Yeah, she's the one that actually organizes these. So she's the creative minds behind this. I just get on and talk.
I had an awesome experience with a buddy recently where he was at Pura, one of the first people at Pura, you know, who they sell fragrances.
Yeah. Shout out to Pura. I think we might try and get someone on from Pura.
Richie or one of those guys. Cool.
Yeah.
So I walked past him and he goes, "Is that Le Labo?" I was like, "Yeah."
Called you out.
He knew exactly what I was wearing. And I was like, "Man, this is awesome."
Yeah, connoisseur.
Yeah, people know watches, people do cars and stuff. Yeah. My thing is cologne.
I love that. It's more affordable to some degree.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
How about yourself? What's your...
I love cars, man. I'm classic. But I don't like geek out. I don't know how to fix them. I just love the sound. I love driving them.
Cool.
I love, the interior, the exterior, the smell when you get into like a new car. And then I like shoes too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so I'm a big shoe
Nikes or what do you do?
Yeah, mainly Nikes.
Okay.
Yeah, mainly Jordans and Dunks.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife makes fun of me. She's like, "Hey, don't you want like a different looking shoe?" And I was like, "Well, I have a lot of colors of the same shoe."
Yeah, yep.
And that's enough for me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So, and she didn't know to the extent of how much of a sneakerhead I was. And she was like, "Is it appropriate to buy a new pair of shoes every single month?" I was like, it is for me. Yeah. This is what I spend.
That's cool. So do you do like the drops and stuff?
I do. I try. Okay. I try to hit on the drops from time to time, but
such a brilliant marketing
that's fantastic.
Thing
it's
with Nike.
So tough. Yeah, it's so tough. Well, cool. Well, that concludes Out of the Box, our first segment. That was great.
Thank you.
Thanks for being so open.
You got it.
So segment number 2 is called Shipping Wars. And the reason why I look off the screen so often is because there's a screen here. So Shipping Wars is we have to actually pack up. These are, you actually could take one of these home. This is a Order Protection Yeti cup or mug. We had these made probably a year ago. High quality. Yeti, shout out Yeti for making some high quality products.
Yeah.
So we have to box this up using one hand.
Okay.
And I don't know how this is gonna go because last time I tried this, it went really poorly.
Yeah.
But, and then we have to tape it up. Actually, I don't know, tape with one hand, is that gonna be doable?
You could use your elbows, you can use...
We'll figure it out. You can use,
That's cool.
You can just use one hand.
One hand.
You can use other body parts though.
Okay, so you can use other body parts.
Okay.
So mouth. Chin.
But yeah, I would get the tape ready.
Yeah, let me get the tape ready. And then we'll jump into this.
Do you have any experience packaging stuff?
I don't, man. I don't. But the last guy I had worked at Costco for a little bit, and he
taught
was
you a thing or two.
He taught me a thing or two. That's for sure. I think he got it done in like 6 or 7 seconds.
What?
Yeah. But he didn't use the tape. No, we used oven mitts.
Oh.
But he was still. So here, let's get this
somewhat
set up here. There you go. And then the bubble wrap will go in. And do we have a timer?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's whoever does first.
Oh, whoever does it first. So do you want to just like count down and then we'll jump into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know where to start.
Okay. So we do one arm behind the back?
Yeah, one arm behind back.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna start on the bottom here.
And I'm just gonna pinch this right here.
Hey, I'm not sure what you're doing down there.
Here we go.
Using 2 hands.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong way. Oh, wait.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, the tape's stuck.
Ooh, I think I've got something. Oh! I thought I had something going.
Here we go.
Wait, he's using his teeth. Oh my gosh, I can't get this to stick. Okay. Stick.
I learned from the great Mike Every here.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I'm gonna need another piece.
So you can use your face?
Yeah, you can use your face. Okay, where did that go? Nope, hold on. I'm gonna have to come at it the other way. Oh, no, I'm just getting a little tiny piece.
Okay, I'm gonna use my chin. There we go.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
All right, I got the bottom.
Okay.
Uh-oh, this might be a photo finish.
I gotta get this other side.
I think I'm out of tape. I have no tape
There's
left.
plenty of tape on there. Let the record show.
Let's see.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, yes.
All right. Oh, I just got enough on here. This might be it.
Dude,
it's stuck to my finger.
We do our own fulfillment at Gabb.
Oh, no.
This will be fun for our team to do.
There you go.
All right, come on.
Yeah, you guys do everything in-house, don't you?
Yeah, mostly.
Oh, it keeps coming off. I need more tape. Can we steal the opponent's tape? This is my downfall last time. Okay. I'm close.
Oh, what a setback.
Okay, we're gonna have to. I think this might be the winner here.
Done. Does that count?
You won. You won.
Good match.
I couldn't get a piece of bigger tape. That was tough.
Things might fall apart in the shipping process.
That's okay, and I think.
Secure.
Ooh, that's holding. Okay, lift it up. Okay. Yeah, Colin won.
Yes.
Okay, that concludes segment number 2, Shipping Wars.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was tough.
That was harder.
We got the teeth involved. Oh, I can take my hand back now. Okay, now we're going to jump into segment 3. Segment 3 is fact or cap. So.
Okay,
so I'm going to read off the instructions here. Players test their knowledge and intuition by guessing whether a presented fact is true, fact,
okay,
or false, cap, as the kids are saying these days.
I was always confused on that one.
Yeah, me too. I still don't understand it, but now we do.
Okay, good.
A statement will be displayed on the screen here, and then players must decide. 1 point per correct guess.
Fun.
10 statements.
Okay.
So, let's do it. Let's let it rip.
Let's do it.
Okay. A single bolt of lightning contains enough energy to power a toaster for a year. Fact. I'm going to say fact.
Do we? It doesn't matter here.
You can do different or the same.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, 'cause
Yeah.
it's 8 points.
I would also say fact.
Fact.
What?
Cap. Really?
How much energy?
Okay, so here's the explanation here. While a single bolt of lightning does contain a significant amount of energy, it doesn't contain enough energy to power a toaster for a year.
Wow.
That's
really surprising.
That is surprising. Okay, next one. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes. Fact.
I feel like it's always just going to be opposite of what you think. That's the style of these questions. My intuition says false, so I will go with true.
We're trusting the gut. Oh, okay. So you know what's true?
Yes.
Okay, curveball.
Yes.
Fact.
All right.
Okay, 1 point each. 1 for 2.
Anglo-Zanzibar War.
Yeah, Anglo-Zanzibar War did indeed last a remarkably brief duration of about 38 minutes.
I wonder
now
what
you know.
happened in those 38 minutes.
A lot.
Yeah,
Apparently
guess
a ton. Okay, octopi have 3 hearts.
Okay.
See, it's always tough when they throw like the 3 in there because they could be like
2,
4, it could be 5. Yeah.
Okay.
3 hearts. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say fact.
I'll say.
I just believe a lot.
I'll say cap.
Cap.
I think it's more.
Fact.
No. Shoot.
2 of their hearts are responsible for pumping blood to the gills where oxygen exchange occurs. The 3rd heart pumps blood to the rest of the body.
Okay.
Now we know.
Well, that's pretty cool.
This is cool. The first computer mouse was made of wood. Cap. There's no way.
I feel like I know this. Being in electronics and stuff, you kind of learn a little bit of the history.
Yeah.
I remember hearing the story of the first mouse because it all just used to be done on keyboards. So
wood?
How would that? I feel like if they back then they wouldn't create something out of wood and then somehow make it work digitally.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with cap.
Cap.
No.
And we're gonna show the picture of this mouse. This is insane.
That is so embarrassing for how I set up that answer.
You really
Did you say fact?
I said cap.
Oh, okay.
I said cap. And there it is.
Do we know who made that?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah,
that definitely looks like something he did.
Okay, next one. Ostriches bury their heads in the sand when they're scared. Fact.
Fact.
Yeah. Cap.
I think I'm 1 for 5.
I think I'm the same. How? I've seen videos of them burying their head. Maybe they're not scared.
Read it.
When threatened or startled, ostriches may lower their heads to the ground. This is believed to help them blend in with their surroundings or to inspect the ground for potential threats.
Okay.
So they don't bury, but it's essentially, here's the ground, their head's right here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I love that one. Yeah.
Interesting.
They're looking for threats.
Man, good to know.
Okay, the oldest known your mom joke from ancient Babylonia over 3,500 years ago. The oldest known your mom joke was from 3,500 years ago.
I feel like maybe
mom
moms were a
jokes?
little more respected back then. You know?
I think so.
So I'm gonna
And
go
Nick Cannon wasn't around back then, so.
with my hot streak. I think I gotta go Cap.
I'm gonna go fact.
Okay.
Like I haven't. I'm doubling down.
No
Fact.
way.
Wow,
How would they possibly know that?
The joke was discovered inscribed on a Babylonian tablet that
You're
dates
kidding.
back to 3,500 years ago. This tablet was a part of a collection of cuneiform texts known as what is it? Cuneiform text known as the ha text.
Okay. Good for them. Glad to know they had personalities back then.
Yeah, wow. They were just boys. They were just hanging back then.
I guess so.
Busting your mama jokes.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. But I like that.
All right, I'm 1 for 6.
I feel more connected with my ancestors than I ever have.
For sure.
Have in the past.
Yeah.
Bees can't recognize human faces. I'm gonna say cap on that. I'm gonna go with my first cap. I feel like there's vengeance behind those eyes. I know they remember when I bring out the lemonade and the
Yeah. Well, I know bees aren't the
snacks.
smartest because they sting and then they die.
They die.
So they're not the smartest
That's true.
insects.
Maybe they save their stings though. They remember
They
the
might.
face and they say, "That's the guy. That's the guy I'm willing to die for."
I'm gonna go fact.
Okay, I'm gonna say cap. Cap.
I am the worst at this game.
A honeybee brain has 1 million neurons compared with 100 billion in a human brain. But researchers report bees can recognize faces, and they do it in the same way we do.
Wow,
That's pretty insane.
that is insane. Good for bees.
Good for bees. Shout out to the bees out there.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, home of the Salt Lake Bees.
Yeah.
Our baseball
Good
team,
point.
our local
Yeah.
baseball team.
Oh, really good. Jeez.
Bananas grow on trees. So I served a mission in Ghana.
Oh yeah. Do you want to give the answer, Wade?
And I can confirm or deny
Okay.
that is a fact. I still might not know. It might not have been bananas on the street. I'm gonna say fact.
Okay. I just found, let's see, a couple of fruits I found out were actually from like vines or in the ground that I thought were on trees.
Like which ones?
I don't remember.
Okay.
However,
Not a good start.
not a good start. But all the animated TV shows and stuff show monkeys eating bananas and climbing
And
up
they're
trees
climbing
and
up the
stuff.
trees, yeah.
So I gotta go fact
Fact.
to go 1 for 8.
Dude, I swear.
That's a lie.
Are you telling my eyes
That's
deceived
not a
me?
lie.
I swear I saw this in Ghana.
Where?
Bananas do not grow on trees. They actually are the fruit of the world's largest herb. I think that's a cap. I think that statement
That
is
totally.
a cap.
We need to fact check all of these questions.
Yeah. There's no way.
You know how people say it's harder to get a 0 on the ACT than a 36 because you have to get every answer wrong?
Yeah.
I'm that person for this game.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna actually. Oh, here's the banana plant. That's a tree.
It's not a tree.
See, that's what I saw. Is that not a tree?
That's a tree.
A tree.
Okay.
It's an
It's an herb?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pull up, in post-production, pull up a picture of this. Let the people, look at that.
Yeah.
That's a banana heart.
That's like 5 feet
Those
tall.
are-
Let the people decide.
Let the people
That's
decide.
the most tree herb ever.
It's the biggest herb known to
Really?
Okay, it's the biggest herb known to man, AKA a tree. Okay, next question. Or is that the last one? No, this is the last one.
Oh.
A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance.
How did you
Flamboyance?
find these questions? Okay.
A group of flamingos.
I've got to go.
pack.
I've
A pack
got to
of
go 2
flamingos.
for 10. I can't go 1 for 10.
No, go for 2.
You
I
should
think, am
delete
I at
this
2 or 3?
episode if I go 1 for 10.
You're at 4, Tanner.
Am I at 4?
4.
Okay. I've been going with my heart, and it's been inaccurate.
It's been accurate, yeah.
So,
Inaccurate.
but why would they even ask this question? Okay, I'll go fact.
Fact.
Yes!
Nice.
All right.
We don't have to delete the
2 for
episode.
10.
There's another one.
Oh, okay. I'm 2 for 9.
Okay, so in the case of flamingos, I'm going to read the statement real quick. In the case of flamingos, the term flamboyance is quite fitting due to the vibrant colors and striking appearance of these birds, especially when they gather in large numbers.
Good for flamingos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
flamboyance.
Good to know.
Okay, cool. Okay, last question. This is actually the last question. We think so.
Okay.
There could be more after this.
All right.
Redemption time.
3 for
That's
10
all it
would
is.
be really something.
Really something. The human nose can remember 50,000 different scents. You should know this.
Oh, I should.
You're the scent guy.
I'm going to go cap and say that it's higher.
Okay.
Like 100,000 maybe more.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say cap as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna say cap as well. Fact. Okay.
Awesome.
Sick.
Love it.
Sick. I hate this game. We won't ever do
This
this
is a great
segment
game.
again. We tried this one out. This one's tough.
No, that was good.
That is insane. Okay, so let me read the answer on this one for the 50,000. So the human nose can remember 50,000 different scents. The human nose has about 400 different types of scent receptors throughout the nasal cavities. It can detect trillion different colors, and in conjunction with your brain, can remember 50,000 scents. So that is a
Trillion different odors.
odors. Oh, sorry, I read colors.
50,000 different
I was like, wait, how can we scent colors? Okay, yeah, odors, lots. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Just bleep it. So odors.
I'm still mad about the banana.
It's just they did
So
us
that's
dirty
what
on
it-
that.
No, but I'm glad I'm not going to embarrass myself the next time
That is
when someone
wild.
says they grow on trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know.
Yeah.
So maybe this was beneficial. Now we know so
Yeah.
many more facts
No,
about
that was
random
good.
stuff.
Yeah. That was
That's
really good.
fantastic. Well, Colin, thanks for coming on. That concludes segment number 3
Cool.
of Factor Cap. So now this part is kind of unique. So we give you the opportunity. We have 3 different cameras on you right now. We give you the opportunity to kind of tell us personally what you're doing in 2024, and then what is Gabb on the mission of doing in 2024.
Yeah.
Big things coming. Let the people know.
Okay. Is this, where am I looking?
You can look
anywhere.
You can look
Maybe
anywhere.
I'll-
Look at the cameras. Look at the cameras first, and then
Okay. So, yeah, I'm Colin. I lead the innovation and new products for Gabb. So Gabb's safe tech for kids. In a world where tweens are spending 5.5 hours a day on non-productive screen time, and teens
much.
are at 8.5 hours a day. Not only do we educate, we actually provide solutions. So we started off with a safe phone. It's really a flip phone in the body of a smartphone. So not a lot of capabilities, no internet, no social media, no harmful browsers. That's kind of what we preach there. We've then, if we can't find it and can't partner, we build it ourselves. So we ended up creating our own watch, and that's the product that I had the idea over and was able to see successfully, which has been fun.
my son's got one.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay, at 4?
At 4, yeah.
I
It was
love it.
actually given by, we went and met at the headquarters of
Oh,
Gabb.
cool.
Yeah, and we chatted with some of the team there, and it was given to him. So
Oh,
yeah.
great. Yeah, we have 4, 5, 6, all the way, people use our phones well into teenage years and
Yeah,
such.
it's awesome.
Yeah, so.
Big fan of what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We now have a couple software products. We have our own messenger product that lets kids still make mistakes, I guess, and kind of learn how to communicate. But if there's ever anything really harmful or scary or bullying or suicide talk, like those texts are reported to parents.
Nice.
So kind of a nice balance there.
Yeah,
Parents aren't looking over the shoulder every second, but if there really is something dangerous, they're made aware of it.
I love that.
We now have our own music platform. So we partner directly with the music label. So it's not a white
White-labeled.
solution. Like it's our own product. And it's safe music. So other people can find swear words, really bad words, and then like bleep those out or not include the song. We've spent years on our technology to find innuendo, meaning things like that. So on Spotify, it'll pass. On ours, it won't pass.
Nice.
So we're on a mission to save the next generation. It really is a pandemic. Kids are getting crushed right now. There's a lot of research recently in like the last 3 to 4 months, and there has been the last 4 to 5 years.
Really?
So one I've been studying a lot recently is like, all right, if you're okay with your kid spending 5.5 hours on a device, or even up to 8.5 hours on a device, one, that's just a lot of time, right? It's from a kid age 8 to 18 of your awake hours, that's 1 in every 2 years you're looking at a screen. So
it's insane.
Really high, right?
It's insane.
Second is like the opportunity cost of like, what are you missing out on because you're looking at a screen?
Yeah, absolutely.
And hobbies, sports involvement, musical instruments are at all-time lows because these kids don't have any time left, right? And then if it's like, all right, you're not swayed by either of those things, like, well, let's look at what they're actually consuming and is that affecting them at all? So that's been a lot of the research that I've been doing. And it's scary as you kind of peel back the layers. So for girls, it's different for girls and boys. Obviously, there's outliers and stuff, but for the majority of girls, they really struggle with social media. You know, it's either addiction and then it's comparison. You're not invited to a party, and previous to social media, you didn't know that, you know, and it didn't affect you. Now you're not invited, you know about it, and then you get to see it play out, and you're not there. And it crushes them, you know? And suicide, depression, anxiety for girls have gone up over 100% since iPhone and social media came out. For boys, it's gaming and pornography. So the pornography stats scare me the most, honestly. I read this morning that last year, 44 of the top 50 most viewed pornographic videos on the internet had some form of verbal or physical abuse.
Jeez.
That's scary.
That's terrible.
And 27% of all video content on the internet is pornographic. So Jonathan Haidt just published a book. This is what he's chosen for like his field of study. He sums it up of right now kids are too overprotected in the real world and underprotected in the digital world. And that's why we have so much anxiety, depression, suicide. And if we don't change it, this next generation is just totally cooked. So that's why we're on a mission to, 1, educate, 2, provide solutions. And we don't make an extra dollar if a kid uses our device 1 hour compared to 10 minutes. It's like we're on the same side as the parents and the kids. Whereas social media, their model is they make money every time you spend an extra minute or an extra 2 minutes, right? So they're incentivized to make it as addictive as possible. Ours is the exact opposite. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're excited about, and just really care. So,
I love that.
Thanks for asking.
Absolutely. What a mission. What a mission. I mean, as a parent, I think that's it's one of my biggest concerns, right? My kids are still young, but essentially, you know, once they get to an age where they're becoming a little bit more accountable, it becomes pretty scary, right? They're going to start asking for some of these things, and I want to make sure that they're well equipped with, one, the right tech, but then the resources and the know-how to make sure that they can kind of control themselves, right? And exercise some self-control. So that's crazy. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming on and sharing the mission of Gabb.
Yeah, for sure.
We're super excited about what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
And all the best, man.
Thanks
for coming on.
Hey, same to you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.